Ba-da. Hello. Hello and welcome back. Who do we got here? Studio, Trigger, Lemon, Taryn and Eric here, iBun, Skipper, Void Lily's here, Shad, Redamaro, Cooper, Razimuth, and a first-time chatter, Fada32. Hi, I love you too. Hi everybody. It feels weird. Feels weird to be back. I've forgotten just about everything, but I looked at the end of the last stream at like 2x speed. What did I say? Studio Killer, not Studio Trigger. Yeah. I looked at the end of the last stream to sort of like refresh my memory a little bit, and best I can remember, we finally made some progress in Chamber of Illusion, Gate of Illusion, and we found a man and got some pepper and took it to a face, and the face gave us treasure, and we took it to the man, and the man said have an anchor, and the anchor led us to get to a different man, and that man gave us a smaller man, and then we showed the small man to a big man, and something happened. We're not sure what. I think that brings us up to date. Does that sound right? Also, I apologize. Despite being as careful as I could be, I got a cold, presumably on the flight back home. 14-hour flight, no fun. And I'm still on the other side of it. A couple of tests, rapid tests, mean that it's nothing serious. It's just an annoying cold, but it does mean I'm a little stuffed up. Sorry about that. Sounds right to you. Let me catch up here. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. I said the parts of the names back to back. Yes. I found some backside software. And was Japan fun? It was phenomenal. Like I didn't want to have my expectations too high because it's like, you know, white guy goes to Japan and his life is changed is such an annoying trope, but it was. Let me tell you about being able to spend less than a Canadian dollar to get a can of hot coffee from just about any corner. Bliss. Ate a lot of good food. Got to see a lot of cool sights. Did not pet any foxes. Pet some deer though in Nara, which was fun. I didn't get izakai'd, but I did get omakase a few times. Yeah, there's maybe I'll have to put together some pictures, but a few of us that were there went to yes, okay, Lily, you know the drill. They headbutted me hard a number of times actually, but you gotta pick out the one that's like you seem like you're chilling cool. Let me sneak you a cracker. But they're very respectful. It's funny because they're supposed to. It's like, oh, they bow to you, right, to get a cracker. It's very sweet. It's really more of a like, hey, buddy, I'm doing the thing. Give me the fucking cracker, okay, or else I'll headbutt you. But you know, it takes all kinds. So some of them are more respectful than that. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. They are. Given that there's like a cart full of crackers right there. They're surprisingly good at not like accosting the cracker person, and I think that's because they have a pretty strict rule of like, no, you got to take the crackers into the park area to feed the deer, otherwise, you know, all hell's gonna break loose. Personal faves. Gosh, I don't know. We might need to. This could easily turn into a Japan stream if I'm not careful, but. Personal faves, must see, must do, depends on what you like to do, I guess. I like parks and food, and so that's what I sort of targeted towards, but, you know, shopping's cool. We were in Tokyo and Osaka and a few other places. But yeah, I mean, we can talk offline about that, I think. It was really cool. Let's play some La-Mulana. Eric here, always perfectly timed. Starting La-Mulana. Why is it taking so long? I just opened it a second ago. Shouldn't take too long. I also started playing, man, I went whole hog on Japanese culture. I started reading, oh my god, I can't believe. The person that I was traveling with, or one of the people that I was traveling with, super into a little thing called One Piece. Got me to start reading that, which is fun. And also I started playing Monster Hunter, which has been a good time. Yeah, Eric here and Chloe going to Japan together. Sounds perfect. One Piece. Oh no, of course. Chloe's a One Piece fan too. Perfect. Okay. What? Okay, this is all working. Where am I at? I watched the first season of the live action thing, and so I understand the shape of the plot a little bit. Well, obviously there's a lot more in the manga, but I think I just finished the sort of Sanji, Red Shoes, Zeph flashback. I think that's where I am now. Okay. La-Mulana. Okay, good. I'm using a different controller. I'm using this Xbox controller. Hopefully it'll be a little less temperamental than the other one. Yeah, the live action was pretty neat. It was pretty neat. I having watched it with no actual context at that point. All right. How do we play La-Mulana? We press this button and it makes a little man appear. Hello. Hello. Just a little guy. Okay. I guess, yeah, it's time for also notes because you know how it is. Yeah. Them's the rules. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to win the game. We need to make sure we have enough weights. Do we have enough weights? We have 2 weights. That is not enough weights, but we've got hecka cash. But hi Ducky. I don't know what jump force is. This is another piece of media that I've got to consume. I got a list now, but if you convince me, I'll pop it to the top. Okay, Temple of Ruin. That's the horrible techno dungeon, right? It's not good. Okay, good. I will cross it off the list then. Ooh, Skipper. Who is this? I know. What is it? Barbarous King. I saw someone mention that they're starting to play it, which I think that must be a big deal. I'm pretty sure that's a popular streamer. Okay. So, man, these notes are maybe a little bit out of date. I went through and I noted, the fact that there was a counting match in the number of torches in the background in Chamber of Extinction, Gate of Illusion, was a red herring. It wasn't a red herring. It wasn't even I invented it. It was a drawing of a herring that happened to be red that I made myself. Radamero, hello. Assembling furniture. Cool. IKEA? Oh, okay, cool, fantastic. All right, well, maybe we've got a new watcher as well. Yeah, I guess people probably play through this game much faster under normal circumstances than I'm playing it because I'm done baby and also taking time to map it all out. Okay, so I think this represents the frontier of what we're supposed to be doing is this note that says extinguish the one before something the whole. Right? Like, where is that? That's over, you can see this, right? Yes, you can. Here. Toro, hi. Thank you very much. It's sprawling, and we're having a good time making it. This right here, I think, extinguish the whole before the one may disappear. So, here's I watched the VOD of that. Whoa, my elbow freaking out there. What's going on? Gotta recalibrate some stuff. Okay, so we're up to speed then. I looked at the VOD, and for some reason I had it in my head that this note meant something about like something that was a whole that could be divided into bits, but is also the one. And I think that that's overcomplicating it. I think what I need to be on the lookout for is something that is timed. I think it's something along the lines of you walk into a room and something disappears. But before that happens, you need to do something else. You need to extinguish the whole before the one may disappear. Like the one might be a person, right? It might be that ghost that we've seen, right? You know, maybe we need to walk into a room, wait for the ghost to appear, and, I don't know, extinguish the whole. Which is weird. Like, extinguish means, in the simplest context, like something that's burning, like a torch or a light or something like that. So there are lamps in this area. There are like blue glowy things in Gate of Illusion. Beside from one not glowing at all, I don't think there's been any really significant, I don't think we can interact with them normally. So I'm not sure. So that's where we are now. I'm going to level with you. I don't know what we should do, right? Should we go back to Gate of Illusion? Maybe go to Tower of Ruin? Bumble around there a little bit. Maybe that would be good to get our legs back. You know, that's a place that's full of horrible traps that want to kill us. Maybe Tower of Ruin is a good place to go back to. Because I think, if memory serves, when last we did a sort of like quick poll of, hey, where should we go? Tower of Ruin was on the list, right? Tower of Ruin was on the list, and Graveyard of Giants was on the list, and that was just because we needed to get this thing. And we did. So I think that's checked off for now, unless someone wants to correct me. Yeah, re-exploring is not a bad idea. And I think Tower of Ruin represents a pretty uncauterized edge of our expanding wound of discovery. That's horrible. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Sorry. Hit the cough button a little bit too late there. Let's do it. Let's La-Mulana. How do I do this? I'm using a new controller as well, so I don't really remember what all the buttons are. I do this and then this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm ready for this to be the bottle episode, as Oth puts it. Do we have Tower of Ruin? We do. There we go. Let's start from here. Oh wait, no, I was gonna, you know what? Before we do this, sorry everybody, I'm gonna go buy some weights. And this is the PC shop, right? Oh yeah, but they also sell weights. Okay, good. 22 weights, perfectly fine. Oops, nope. Perfectly acceptable number of weights. Yeah, it was a long time. I'm excited to get back into a routine of creativity and consuming good. Oh yeah, these things. What do these do? We determined that they don't hurt us. Yeah, I mean, Ducky, if when you said a poetic way of saying kill, if you meant extinguish in that context, then yeah, maybe that's what we gotta do. We gotta find something and kill them. Maybe it's these. Who knows? Extinguish. Yeah. Well, let's not puzzle too hard. Let's just do what comes naturally, which is kill bats and get used to the kooky physics of this game. Smash some boxes. Ow. And maybe chat with people a little bit. Oh, Chloe, so I'm experiencing what you experienced a little bit, just in a smaller amount. Okay. I think the bat algorithm has been like sort of developed scientifically over the years, from Maze of Gallius to this to Barbuda, to be just objectively as annoying as possible, right? Like that's the... I have a double jump, don't I? I should be using that. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, Mickens box. Wow, look at that rating with a party of 44. Thank you so much. That's huge. Unikitten following. Okay, so here's a fun fact. I, thinking that I was going to be very clever, decided that I was not going to play the game by looking at the video game La-Mulana, but rather I was going to look at the OBS output, so I would never make the mistake of accidentally not having this. Like if I had the notes up like this, you know, I would this is not going to happen anymore because I can't see the game now either. But what that means is that when a raid happens, thank you, Mickens, by the way, I can't see what's going on because the pop-up shows up. Oh well, such is life. This is how we learn. Maybe Skipper, but I'm not the sort of person that can notice that sort of thing. I tested and I was like, is this, can I determine any input delay there? And I honestly couldn't. So I'm already bad enough that it's not going to matter, I guess. And I guess we're playing a game that doesn't really demand any sort of super precise inputs. But as far as I can tell, it seems pretty good. Hi, Borzoi. And Pyronoid. Did I update the model? I don't think so, unless you're talking about my Boer shirt. My Boer shirt's been here for a little while. I wonder if we should keep an eye out for extinguishable things here. Oh, thanks for the good luck, by the way, Yuna. Yeah, we love Boer here. We're big Boer stans. Oh yeah, right. The hands are pretty new as well. Oh yeah, you can't read with a little man, Lameza. You have to use your little handy scanner. Right. Yes. Tampering with powers far beyond what they should. Got it. You wouldn't scan a ham. I hate this room because I thought I had figured out what the deal was, that you can't slash these columns that rotate, but it turns out you just can't attack certain ones. I think these 3 or 4 on the right here are just off limits. Yes. I said scanned hams. Is Boer a figure, like a figure from mythology, the same way like Chi Yu is and appears in multiple media properties? Is that right? Oh, is that the cool book of all the monsters? Is that what it is? Ducky? Yeah, okay, right. So you're telling me that Boer is in real life? It's not just from the fictitious video game La-Mulana? The real video game La-Mulana with fictitious character Lameza in it? Is Lameza from real history? There is sort of a bunch of steam coming. See there on the right? There's a bunch of steam. Is that just like the machine makes steam? Or should I be? I feel like I investigated this pretty thoroughly last time, but never know. Wow, after all that. need steam for the scanned hams we're gonna have. Yeah, it does. It seems suspicious, but I mean, we've stood on this many a time, right? There's nothing to do there. And I don't think, like, if we... Oh, no. I thought maybe we could get up in underneath it. It seems pretty fiddly. There's this room. Ow. And this room is full of a bunch of invisible creatures. And also, okay, so that there's a little puff of steam at the bottom of this one as well. So I don't think the puff of steam is actually significant. I think it's just a background element that appears in certain spots. Yeah, saute carrots in like butter and maple syrup, also very good. Yum yum. We haven't been down, and we also haven't been over here. I think carrots and sweet is just nice. So whether it's maple syrup or honey, or you doing the good work. Ah, yes, this room. This is another room that I don't like because it represents feeling like I had... sorry. Feeling like I was onto something. And then realizing I was in fact not. Nothing quite like realizing that you're not as smart as you thought you were. But we know which one is number one. And we can see that it sort of looks like Origin. A little bit, you know. This sort of looks like Origin. But none of these, in my estimation, really looked like Birth. You know, like maybe it was this one down here, but we determined it was not. And I doubt very much we will have fresh eyes on this that will suddenly be like, oh, of course. But yeah, I do vaguely remember that sometimes it's like, well, here, let's look at our notes. This is number 2, Birth. Yeah, I have a note here that it might be Birth or Birth backwards, right? And if it's Birth backwards, then it would be not unreasonable. A trib. Thanks, Ducky. That it would be this one, right? Because that looks like a vaguely like a cool S, but backwards, right? A cool Z. Wait, no, that's cool Z. This is cool S. This is cool Z. It would be cool S. The 2 looks like a 2. That's how you remember it. Okay, like this one. But I don't want to just like go with my next best guess every time I come into here. I feel like that's cheating. The vitriol, well, not vitriol, the subtle disdain that I was faced with when I went in and accidentally figured out that this was number 1 was so laser targeted that it makes me think that maybe there's another piece of the puzzle out there and that I will have a better time solving this properly instead of just sort of mumbling my way through it. Okay. So you know what? I'm not even going to do anything. I'm not going to hit anything. I think a lot of people figured out by brute force. I'm so that like La-Mulana seems to have two modes. One is, hey, search on bended knee, single dropped item. Like, that's kind of clever. And then there's the, you just got to scan this random spot in the world that is not animating, you know? Like, there's the, like, this is actually clever and subtle and kind of neat. And then there's the, this is arbitrary and annoying. Dancing man, that's cool, right? Pays to observe. And I'm hoping that this is one of them and it's not just, it's sort of fussy, yeah, brute force and whatever. You know, I'm hoping that there's more there. Paranoid. It was accusatory. What is this? Wait, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's sort of got it. You're here. I would roughly, I would appreciate a rough estimation of the what is the vague bullshit-ometer reading on this puzzle? Because if it's high, then I would just sort of mess around with it. But if it's low, then I want to enjoy that sweet, sweet La-Mulana puzzle. Okay. Well, I'm leaving for now. At some point, I might get some more details about whether or not it's actually bullshit. Oh, right, lava. Hee. If only I had a map that told me which of these paths down were full of lava. Okay, good. Right arrow, that's good. That means that I want to try and do it properly. Ow. Yeah, sorry. Tomato soup. Far too runny to be lava. Whatever, I didn't want to be up there anyway. I guess it makes sense in the tomato soup to really just hang out at the bottom. Don't try to jump, because if you take damage from the motes of fire, that's far more damaging than spending an extra second in the lava, in the tomato soup, sorry. Sorry. Have we been in all the rooms now? I know if I axe this, I gets mad, right? Yes, very mad. Very mad indeed. Okay, well, I'm having a good time getting my La-Mulana legs underneath me. But, I mean, let's just take a quick look at the map now. Have we been to all these places? We've been up here. We explored, well, didn't explore, we revisited these rooms. We puzzled at this room. Yeah, aside from, no, we've even been to the entrance room a little bit, I think. So yeah, okay. Is it time? Is it time we go back to... Oh, are there any notes nearby? Like, I have spent a fair amount of time assuming incorrectly that clues to puzzles come from far afield. Sometimes they do. Sometimes, such as the Bathed in Moonlight sort of series of clues, those come from all over and they all come together in one spot. But typically, I think clues are either explicitly pointed at where they're supposed to be relevant, you know, like naming a screen, for instance, or are somewhat local to the relevant, you know, noun that you have to verb at, right? Maybe we've gotten to the point where that's no longer true. Like, I know Gate of Guidance, somebody said, like, everything there is actually pretty local to, like, all the clues there are local to the puzzles that you have to solve. And I wonder if that is still more or less the case, and I should be looking closer at some of these things. So, for instance, this down here. Erase recorded knowledge on the walls. Okay. Like this. Maybe. Mechanical. Okay, yeah, but okay. No, this is just me getting stuck in the loop of being like, well, we haven't done it yet, but we all know the phrase about reliefs and whether or not there were ancient characters. And I think that's what this is related to. And we've tried scanning these with our magic useless scanning device. I mean, is there like a sinner? This is just me, as always, talking out loud. But yeah, scan, and there's not going to be anything there. It would be a real jerk move if I needed to get some sort of synergy with something else, right? Like, do I need, wait, what is it even called? It's not, this is the teleportation software. Yeah, there we go. Torude. Torude. So I can't also do this. I don't have enough memory. But if I turn off some other software, like I just hope that I no, they go bing when there's a synergy, right? They go bing when there's a synergy. I shouldn't question that. Oh, I ruined it. I'm sorry, studio. Okay. Because so far this has done nothing, which makes me think I'm either doing something wrong or we haven't found quite the right mural. There were no reliefs containing ancient characters. Yeah, no, I don't think that's the case. But whatever, we can leave that on for the time being. I am making bread, and right now the oven's preheating, and my loaf is doing its second rise, so I should probably go downstairs and pop it in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. So if you will excuse me, I'm going to do that, and then hopefully you'll excuse me again in 25 or 30 minutes. And as recompense, maybe I'll take a picture of it at some point. But please hold. I'll be right back. Okay. So I didn't pause. What happened? What happened? I want to know. I want to know what happened. What happened? Nothing happened. I'm good. I'm on Team Skeleton too. I mean, traditionally. Come on, buddy. Come here. I'm not even... My back's turned. You're not even trying, buddy. Okay. Well then. Dang it. Wow, I still have no map of this area, huh? Okay, you know what it's time for? Wait, I don't have teleportation to Gate of Illusion, do I? No, I don't. I need to get there from Moonlight. And don't even think Moonlight has... Is it? Yeah, okay, right. There's the one-way tax to actually get in here. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. It's all coming back to me. I do have a map. I wonder if these boxes are ever relevant again, right? No, they're not. They're not relevant because we already figured out what we're supposed to do. We opened them a little bit. We opened them as part of the puzzle to get into Eden, to get the fruit. Man, that music, even after this whole month, or that whole month, still fills me with dread. Okay. We know that this tablet says extinguish the whole before the one may disappear. And it is a fresh piece of information that was hard won, right? It represents the tip of the spear as far as our progress through the game. And so it's got to be important, right? So my instinct is that we need to be looking for something that disappears, possibly on some sort of timer, right? And so we're going to keep an eye out for that. We're going to just do a tour of this area. We're going to keep an eye out for something that disappears. The tree doesn't disappear. The lights don't disappear. The monsters disappear, but only because we kill them. There was a ghost, but the ghost only seems to show up the first time we enter a screen, maybe? And so we've been in all these screens before, so no luck there. Got some cool moves there, skeleton. An empty tablet. Has the game done that? Anything with that yet? Like an empty tablet being less empty than you think? You know? Don't need to scan this a second time. No. This chest is only open. We did something sort of strange with it. Excuse me. We sorry. What was it? We made it appear, and then if you open it, it explodes. Yeah, sorry, Shad. I appreciate that, but yeah, it's at the very tail end, just the dry cough. Thanks, Chloe. Yeah, what happened? It was, if you open the chest, normally it explodes. But we opened it from a distance with like a shuriken or something, right? And maybe it exploded, but then we left and came back and it was closed again? Maybe that's it? I think that's maybe what happened. Okay. Is there anything here that disappears? Yeah, okay. And so that seems like a great opportunity to have some sort of like double secret hidden treasure, right? But so far, I'm not really sure what form that would take. I don't know what the next step would be, because we've only ever had one way of opening a chest, and I'm pretty sure the way we opened that chest was, well, now I don't remember. Was it putting a weight on that plinth down there? Maybe? I don't know. Tell you what, let's pretend it's back in the day when we don't know any better, and we don't know about scanning this thing, and we're deciding between left and right. We'll go this way. We'll do that. That just opens this. There was a chest here. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it, Lameza. You almost did the weird glitch. What is it called? It's called something funny, like a raindrop or something? Teardrop? Yeah, there's nothing we do there. Raindrop, yeah. No time for that. No time for playing the game wrong. We're barely playing it right. Yeah, just like the old days. This seems like it would maybe be a relevant spot for there to be something about, like, extinguish all of them before they disappear. But I don't see anything that seems worthy of I mean, Ducky, you might be right. Maybe extinguish is just a fancy word for murder. Huh. To the one who wanders without end. Take a knee. Stay a while and listen. Take note of where you're getting all these shurikens. Okay. Why are you back so soon? Didn't I just kill you? What are the rules for when they come back? Like I killed one. And he's immediately back. I thought there was something like, oh, if you leave it for a little while, if you kill them, they'll be gone for a little while. I thought that was a rule. Maybe you need to kill all the enemies? And only then will they stay gone? Yeah, see there. Is it a timing thing? Like if I leave for a second or two and then come back? No, they're still gone. But if I leave this room for even just a moment, then he's back. That seems important. I mean, I don't think it is, but... Oh, okay, Euronymous. Okay, so there's like this is a special type of a panning room. A multi-room room, if you will. Hi, Silent. How's it going? Welcome in. It's been a while. Okay. So let's take the right path this time. Let's take the right path. Mostly just to refresh myself. We do have this map, it's true. But just looking at the map won't let us kill bats. The path to the right, not necessarily the correct path. In fact, we sort of know it to be the incorrect path. Yeah. Is the pulsing of the lights in the background in sync? Sort of seems like it. I can't tell if they're offset temporally, but they all seem to be taking the same, like their period is the same because they don't seem to be getting out of step at all. As far as I can tell, at least. All right, so that's that side, and we did this whole business as well. You drop down there, find some money, and not much else. Okay. So we did that, and we bumbled around for a long, long time. And then we scanned this and found that we could fall down here. And get access to the teleporter maze. We've been over there by virtue of the little shortcut that had opened up. Oh yeah, it was something like you needed to stand next to all of these boxes at some point. You needed to like walk by all of them, and that's what made the chest open. It's a little weird. Extinguish the whole before the one may disappear. Okay. Walking in front of all four boxes, yeah. Okay. So. What a fun mess this is, huh? What a fun mess. So if we take the blue one, which is down here, I think. Yes. Takes us over here. And then we can go up here. And my greatest shame is not noticing this single shuriken. And while down here, we established that there's no escape, right? It's only taking the portal. Yeah. And then the second half of this secret is that you walk that way. There's nothing we can do here. I was really suspicious of this, I remember, because if you recall, like what is the purpose of this little region if not a way of getting in? You're not allowed to jump up there, right? So this region must be accessible via some other way, and it's not that way. We've tried that before. So you'd think it would be falling down. I mean, have we tried just like pressing down over there? No. What if there's like a ladder inside this? No. Inside this column. Seems like no. I can't scan anything in there either. Very suspicious. Like all signs point to there being something important here, you know? Like I guess there could be a teleporter that drops you right in the middle there, but so far all teleporters have dropped us immediately adjacent to something that at least looks like a wall. So I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious. I wonder if that pot always drops 2 coins. I don't actually know what it takes to make pots come back. Was this just about, like, that's a way to leave? I guess. I forget. We have. We've proven that we are small. What's your name, by the way? Did I record this already? Did I record it? Priest Alest. Okay. Oh, okay. So that was it. This is like I've unlocked it now, I guess. Oh, yeah. I mean, we can, again, look at the map to reveal that, but I remember, yes, yeah, I needed to jump over there, and yeah, I remember I was so cocky, but I was right, in that the plinth there made this ladder activate. Okay, and then, what's next? We used this teleporter to come to this area, see some Olmec heads. It doesn't damage us very much at all, actually, but I needed to make sure that it wasn't an illusion, as so many things seem to be here. And yeah, let's spend a weight and go here. I feel like we're going to be staring at this one for a little while. Extinguish the hole before the one may disappear. This will lead you further down the path of illusion. Extinguish the hole before the one may disappear. Before the one may disappear, anything could be the one, right? Well, I guess it needs to be something that disappears. Hi, Dronon, how's it going? Yes, we need to find the one. We need to find... Okay, maybe... I don't think I mentioned this before. The first time I watched The Matrix, I went the whole movie thinking that he was called Neo. You know? Maybe I just didn't know the word. Maybe I didn't know. I didn't parse Neo. I thought it was Neil. Which, in retrospect, is much funnier. At the time, it was just like, wow. He chose to call himself Neil. Yeah, Neil. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he had a normal name. Mr. Anderson, and he goes by his first name on the internet. Seems normal to me. Who would go by their real name on the internet? 3 minutes left on my bread. Olmec head. I'm sorry, Lily. Who would do that indeed? Ninja Ducky. I wonder if I'm overthinking this. Extinguish the hole. Okay. Extinguish. I don't have any usable items that have anything to do with extinguishing things. I have items to do with lighting things up. Flare. Yeah, no, I'm out of flares. Maybe I should get some more flares. Flares are the exact opposite of extinguishing, so I don't think that's the ticket. Like, okay. I wonder if this has something to do with the like lineup of plinths right above, right? Like that seems relevant. It's sort of centered underneath them a little bit. We've seen this a lot, so maybe this is sort of the missing piece of the puzzle, but we don't know how to get there yet. We don't know how to get there yet. We've smeared our little Lameza body against every nook and cranny of this place, as far as I can tell. So there's no, like, teleporters that we haven't found yet. What if they mean turn off all your computer software? I mean, we can try it, Ducky. Whoops. Extinguish all your software. Nope. I don't think that's it. Oops. I'm using up these spears left, right, and center. Okay. I'm going to go check out my bread. And you know what? I'll take my phone so I can take a picture of it. Maybe I can show you at some point what the bread looks like. Hopefully it works out. I'll be back in a second. Horrifying. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's what happens when I forget to put my phone back, because my phone is where the mouse face lives. Okay. Is that what happened last time? Is the skeleton, did it bump me off the screen? No? Anyway. Yeah, we can go back, talk to Mr. Slush Fund. Why not? Why not? I'm glad that this is entertaining even when I'm not around. Oh, I thought maybe there was something there. Like you put the weight down and then come back once you know the trick. And maybe there's a secret. No such luck. I think I like that more. I like that this is just this hilarious one-off, not even really a trap, just an annoying thing. Okay, just poking my nose, smearing my little face against all the surfaces to make sure there's nothing going on here. Oops. Can we get to Mr. Slush Fund that way? I think we need to go down here. Oh. Incredible. And then here. Teleporters do indeed. Okay. Can I... This little signpost is just like, this is the the governing authority. This is the chairman of the board for little guys, right? The chair little guy of the board. That's what that sign means, right? There's nothing more to it than that. Yeah. Did I just... I guess I just passed laterally through those spikes and it was okay. Toonhead, welcome in. Welcome to the cartography zone. You're now a member. You all have been paying your dues, right? When I say you're a member, right? This doesn't come for free. Don't you ever come back. Mr. Slush Fund, why? Why are you... Yeah, I can't even show my little guy statue. You were instrumental in that, Mr. Slush Fund. I don't think you realize. These have identical lemezofacts, right? Yeah. This is called, yes, Sacred Lake in the Sky. Wait! I should try jumping into these spikes. No, I shouldn't. That was stupid. Why would you do that? It just seemed like I was passing through them more readily than one would have expected, and that maybe there was a secret there. Don't forget to heal. Yeah, well, yeah, like there. But I guess that's just passing through it laterally, like Lameza does normally. Let's make sure we don't die too hard here. I guess we could just warp out. That's probably the easiest thing to do, huh? That's part of the hit point economy in La-Mulana, is that once you're low on health, unless miraculously you happen to get your XP bar filled up or find a fairy, you're coming back here, right? Unless, for whatever reason, the one in Graveyard of Giants happens to be handy, but that seems unlikely. The bread looks great, by the way. I took it out and it's cooling now. I'll pull a picture up at some point. Maybe not now, maybe later, but it looks good. It's like a Japanese milk bread. So it's got milk in it, but also it's got this sort of like weird butterless roux that you have to make and then let cool and mix in as part of the dough. So it looks great, but I don't know. Hopefully it baked up okay. Might have underdone it slightly, but we'll see. We'll see. It's hard to tell when you there's like an egg wash on it, and that like egg wash makes it beautiful, but it also means that the test to see whether or not something's done is a little bit harder, in my opinion. Okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We explored Gate of Illusion again. No major revelations there. I suspect that extinguish the hole before the one may disappear is like going to be relevant there, right? Because it says, and then something the illusion goes forward, right? That's how you get deeper into the illusion. So it is relevant to this area. I love fraud. Things that disappear and or can be extinguished, still keeping an eye out for them. Yeah, that's a weird one, because I was thinking, like, when we were wandering around Tower of Ruin, like, oh, is there anything here that could be extinguished or that is disappearing? But no, it says to get further down the path of illusion, so it's definitely relevant for this area, right? Oh, hey, Miss Roy, how's it going? We're still in wander mode. We're just getting our feet back underneath us, learning the La-Mulana ropes, and catching up, you know? I don't think this lamp is a necessary detail. I don't think we need to have that there anymore. Yeah, so I'm sort of curious. Whenever we polled the audience, I feel like Twin Labyrinth was always sort of near the bottom of the barrel as far as like what's a cool, relevant thing to check out. So that's not high on my I kind of like Twin Labyrinth because I feel like it's got a bunch of mysteries still, and that's exciting. But I don't think there's progress to be made right there, but I'm not sure. Like there should be. There should be. You know, like we killed this jerk. And we went over here, and it was just an empty room, wasn't it? And then here... Right. She'll open this place of meditation. And like, we've tried meditating here, but nothing happens. Like, there's weird witches that show up there, but it's unclear what you would have to do with them, right? Like, there's I think, the wrong number of witches. So, we can't get up here because there's a wall in the way. There's this tink block, but we haven't like found a new item or anything like that. Who do we have here? Toonhead. Oh yes, I saw that you followed a few minutes ago. Didn't know that I streamed. From Hampuli. That's Baba is you, right? Oh. I remember you joining a Discord call I was in around the launch of Tunic. I wonder where that would have been. Bah! Hands. Sorry. We need to recalibrate the old hand tracking. I don't remember where that would have been. Maybe it was... Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, hello, welcome. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm wearing a sweater and it's seeing the sleeves or something. I don't know. The hand tracking stuff is magic. It's a tiny IR camera, or 2 IR cameras, I think. The Giant Bomb Discord. Yeah. And it does some magic to figure out where your hands are, and it does like a pretty good guess, but sometimes it's very wrong. Yeah, so, okay. 5 witches plus 1 more together, at which point Baphomet will be summoned. So, that's gotta be it. There's something related to these 2 rooms. I'll zoom out here in a second. These 2 rooms that has something to do with witches and the boss, I think. But I'm not sure what it would be, right? Like, I'm pretty sure we tried waiting around in each of those rooms because it said that this was a place of meditation, right? And there are maybe witches in both rooms. I forget about this one, if there are witches in that room. And he imprisons the Ankh. We didn't get an Ankh in this room. We didn't get an Ankh from defeating Zoo. And right, the Ankh jewel is the item that you get, and then there's the column of light that you need to use the jewel in. And I think maybe we get the jewel over here. And maybe the column of light ends up showing up here somewhere. Which is which? Good question. Yeah, that Radamero, of course you're also a TechBot person. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was a big Giant Bomb fan. I was on the couch once at E3. I was very, very sleepy, and so the best I could do was just sort of let the clowns behind me carry the show. Okay, cool. Zelda like a fox. Okay, I don't know why I got distracted. I think I got distracted with Twin Labyrinth because I was starting to pan around and being like, well, what are we going to do next? We did Tower of Ruin. We did Temple of Moonlight. Or not Temple of Moonlight, Gate of Illusion. We could go to Temple of Moonlight. We passed through there briefly. But I feel like Temple of Moonlight might be a bit of a check mark aside from this. Right? Oh, Lexi, who would develop Brighton? That was probably someone from Ico, maybe? Maybe. Ico is the Europe-based PR firm that we ended up using. They're great folks. Good folks. You talked to Lisa, maybe? Or maybe Fanny? I forget. It was a guy. Okay. Yeah. Don't recall off the top of my head then. Oh yeah, this room as well. Right. Okay. The Temple of Moonlight is not a check mark. There's still this. Finji badge. Oh, develop Brenham. Finji badge. Might have been Harris. He was working at Finji at the time, maybe. This room has an undecipherable thingy. So I sort of allowed myself to skip this because it doesn't really seem I don't remember the exact ins and outs, but I don't remember there being sort of it wasn't like, oh, here's a puzzle and you just haven't figured out how to push the blocks around. It was like, I don't even know what it's asking me to do here. I guess like get this box down here maybe. But by all the rules that we know about pushing boxes, you're not allowed to push it. Maybe Harris. Yeah, okay. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I was at that PAX East as well, actually, Radamero. Because I remember, people being like, "Oh, there's this weird bug going around, and it seems like it's bad news." I wonder if we can I wonder if we could do that. Like maybe this is one of those things where you need to like get in from one side by going out this side. I'm pretty sure we've messed around with these walls quite a bit though. Right? Renu, thank you for the good luck and for the have fun. My two favorite things to have and do. Yeah, I guess. I mean, whatever. We're in it to just press against walls. So let's do it. Yeah, that's right. You gotta finish your puzzles before you can have your fun. Does La-Mulana and the model seem a little choppy to you, or is that on my end? Where do I want to go? I think I want to drop down here, yeah. It does seem a bit choppy. Okay, I wonder what's going on there. If I go to view, they're like statuses. Oh goodness, yeah, it says frames missed due to rendering lag and encoding lag. So maybe I've got too many things open. I don't know about that. I don't know, close some tabs. Maybe that'll make it feel a little bit better about things. Maybe it was just a couple of YouTube videos being open that was the problem. Not doing anything heavy duty here, so. La-Mulana, not notable as being an especially intense computer program. Now it looks smooth. Okay, so maybe it was just some Chrome tabs. Yeah, I'm sure that I've pressed my little face against these walls a million times before, but Here's repeating. All this advanced tracking tech. Well, actually, a lot of the tracking tech is outsourced to other devices like my phone or this weird little camera. But yes, the raw, all the polygons, all that subdivision surface action is what's making everything clunky. Okay, so we can't go through here. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well, now we're here. Wow, we got into Temple of Sun without saying hi to Catball. Wonder how long we can manage to not say hi to Catball. Not that we would want to not say hi to Catball. He's an important part of the La-Mulana experience. Yeah, okay. There really is nothing there. Guess we can go back to that room on the off chance that this time I suddenly know what to do, but I doubt it very much. Oops. And I do need to wait for this, I think, yeah. Oh, no. Whatever, now we're down here. Is there anything juicy in this room that we missed? Underworld Palace, where death resides. Now, at a certain point, the Eye was really mad about us messing with stuff down there. Doesn't seem to be as fussed about it now, though. No double secret passages. This does sort of smack of wall that gets disintegrated by some puzzle action elsewhere, but I guess not. There is a trapdoor there. I know better. I had an instinct. Felt like I'd been bitten there before. Okay. Yeah. So as far as I could tell, we don't really have any options for interacting with this block at all. You know, we can't even get down underneath it. I mean, tell you what, if I were a little man, then maybe I could get down there, but I am not. So I don't think that's an option. I mean, I'm a little guy. Let me in the little guy zone. No. There were no reliefs containing ancient characters. As far as I know, Ducky, yeah, it is a Y item that you put on Y, and Y is where your scanner goes and where your little guy goes. And there's another platform over there on the right, But what, like, what does it want? What does it want from me? It wants me to, oh, hey, here's an idea. I don't think we are going to push this at all. I think we are going to open a trapdoor underneath it, maybe. Now, is it the sort of trapdoor you open by solving a puzzle somewhere? Maybe. Can't read this. What if I damage boost into this wall? Is that a thing? No. That would be cute. You can't actually hold it up for a long time as far as I can tell, Ducky. If you press the button, he just holds it up briefly like that. Like, that's me holding down the Y button. And he just does it once. He's shy about the little guy. He's like, look at me, I'm a little guy. Oh, I got shy because I'm so little. Ow. So this goes tink tink too. That's interesting to me. Because I thought maybe, sorry, maybe I got distracted and didn't finish my thought there, but sorry. What if I don't end up pushing this block, but I make it fall, you know, like like the couple of trapdoors appear underneath it. And yeah, this one, oops, is making the tink tink noise. I don't have any flares. I do have spears, but spears are for down. Flares are for up. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. Can attack down. This is a weird visual artifact. Sorry. But if you look really, really, really closely, I don't think I can point at it, but like the red platform beneath me, look at its left edge really closely. There's like a little bit of glow, which I think belongs to the floor underneath it. And yeah, the glow is blinking. Is it with the spikes? It's not. It's out of sync. I mean, maybe it is in sync, but yeah, that's weird. I don't think that's a hint. I think that's just a visual artifact. Yeah, all the floors glow, and it's maybe it's an additive effect, but the red platform is occasionally parts of it, or sometimes in front of that. And yeah, I don't think that's a real thing. I don't think that's anything worthy of note. But this is definitely damageable. But yeah, I think this is another tink tink. I think we need to come back when we have a way of dealing with tink tink. So I guess this is a note that we're making on our map. How did we record those? Because there's one here as well, isn't there? Yeah, we just wrote tink tink. Where are we? Turned around. Doot, doot, doot. Not Arial font. We want. Oh no, I think something happened on my Photoshop settings, so I'm gonna have to re-find, what was it called? It was called like Magic Book, maybe? Oh, is everything choppy again? Oh well. Tink tink. Well, I already closed those Chrome tabs, so I don't know what else it's asking of me. Yeah, not sure. Maybe it was just bringing OBS into focus last time that made it. Yeah, it does seem to have made it a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know. Computers. No fun at all. Yeah, I'll have to, maybe I just need to, before the next stream, maybe I'll do some science, see if I can figure it out. It's all that Monster Hunter. It's eroded the efficacy of my computer somehow. Yeah, okay, well, let's come back to this place when we know how to deal with walls that go tink tink. Yeah, OBS status or whatever it is. Okay, I'm gonna reset and just see if these seems to think that everything's okay right now with 0% dropped frames, but that might change. Okay, anywho, all right. What is another reasonable thing to investigate? I mean, I guess let's look at our notes. Let's see if our memory gets jogged by anything. So I'm going to check to see if yeah, it's starting to say that there's more rendering lag. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. Strange. Okay. Notes, right. Oh, yeah, we should talk to Mulbrook. I don't think we've really advanced the plot at all, but it's always fun to check in with her. See if she's got anything fun to say. Extinguish the hole before something, or extinguish the one before something the hole, or the hole disappears, I think. Or no. This is the one. Did I do that wrong? What is the note actually? Extinguish the hole before the one may disappear. Okay. The witch's Baphomet summoning thing is suspicious to me. The god who sustains the world, left hand holding a shell. I thought maybe that was Zebu, the eldest giant, but seems like that was not the case. Crimson Cross connects the seen and the unseen according to Tower of Ruin. Good to know. Okay, yeah, we've got some open questions. These four-pointed light symbols, don't know what's up with those. Got Tower of Ruin. Spring in the Sky was supposed to like feed into a tower or something. Like there's an illustration, I think, of Spring in the Sky, water being heated in Inferno Cavern, and maybe that's what's being used to power Tower of Ruin. We got some philosophers. They don't disappear, and we can't extinguish them. Guardians of the front and back. Infinite quarter is the exception to that rule. Still don't know what to do with the sky discs. Keep an eye out for the sacrificial abyss with your friend and mine, Chi Yu. Pretty sure, Ducky, like, I spent a lot of time in Gate of Illusion just sort of like experimenting and hitting walls and walking up to walls and stuff, so it's possible, but I'm pretty sure we've touched all the walls. I mean, I could be wrong, but just noticed that this is supposed to be a double line because it is a doorway, not a plaque. Yes, boy oh boy, have we. And not just me, all of us together. We suffered together. Yeah, we're missing all kinds of frames here. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's not like La-Mulana needs all the frames or anything, but it'll be worth me looking into at some point. Okay. Hi, Derek. Hello. Yes, mouse is back. Back to map. Back in at mapping and not knowing what to do in La-Mulana. I forget, did the crank wheels also make tink tink noises? Is that the same thing? Temple of Moonlight has unreadable plaques atop the navel of Neptune. That's such a vague hint, because what does that mean? That's just identifying a place, right? And it's not even a place that we know the exact location of, because Neptune's feet are here. Neptune's navel. I feel like we missed some things. If we're going from feet all the way to navel, there's some important stuff that you skipped over there. So I don't think that's what that is. I don't think it's, maybe it's not referring to that. And I know I'm probably retreading stuff. This is Poseidon, right? Yes, that's Poseidon, not Neptune. I mean, but wait, is that one of those Greek-Roman things? Are we supposed to know that? Is Poseidon actually Neptune? Does anybody know that? Yes. Well. Oh. Thanks. Where is it? There it is. Ooh. Well, heck. Why don't we go to Twin Labyrinth then and go hang out on Poseidon's navel? We're in Temple of the Moon right now. We could get there. What is the... Yeah, it's up that way, right? Wait, are we in Temple of the Moon? I forget. Yeah, we are. We're right here. Ow. Oh, it's actually a bit of a pain to get there versus just warping, I guess. Because we can. We have that luxury now. I think it's over this way. while we're here, did we take a special note to say 3? Let's compare. This is number 1. This is number 2. Number 3 is life. So we know this canonically to be the one that looks like a short vertical line and then a sort of like, I don't know, W or upside down mu symbol. And if we look here, yeah, that's definitely this. Now this is definitely 3. Okay. Yeah, that looks like that, but it's backwards. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense that those are and do any of those look like these? No. No, none of them look like that. Just arranging this so I can see both of them and you can see both of them. And that one in the upper right could be a 3 maybe, but no. No, I don't like it. This puzzle, if you overlaid a few of them, interesting. Oh, because I'm looking between the two screens. Yeah, overlaying them is not a bad idea, Ducky. They do look impartial. Like I thought originally that there was like a bit gouged out of the middle of each of them, maybe. So I like that theory. If anybody's thinking, who's this Ninja Ducky? He's being very spoilery. Ducky's a friend of mine, so we're on the level. It's okay. But Ducky, if you do suddenly have a grand revelation, shh. I'll get there one day. Yeah, I like that idea of overlaying them, but like, would you add the numbers then? It's unclear. Like these, if you were using fragments to construct. Oh, I know. You're just probably cleverer than me, so you might see this and you might piece it all together sooner than I do. Like if you were using the constituent parts to assemble the glyphs and the pairs of them, yeah, I guess that's what it would be like. It would be like, oh, we would take 1 plus something else. We take, you know, this first one plus another one of these that add together to form something, but they're all missing stuff in the middle, right? Like none of them have a lot of detail in the middle, except for maybe this one down here. So that makes me think that they're not necessarily, because all of these have like important details in the middle, maybe not this one. Yeah, not sure. What was I in the middle of doing? Right, we were just taking a look at the symbology of the glyph en route to Poseidon to investigate his navel. Normal video game things. Yep, that's Poseidon. But what would I do on his navel? Like, attack it? I'm pretty sure I've done that before, just by virtue of having been in this room and attacked monsters before. Good fucking question, Ducky. I'm trying to, like, put a weight down. Like, not only is he hot, but he knows it, you know? He's like, look at his little pointy little hand. Bonk. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here. Yeah, I mean, I can scan him like you do, but it just gives me this. I don't think there's is this, yeah, that's it's this graphic right here. It's this bitmap image. Just for you, Ducky. Mr. Big Man, Mr. Big Sea Man, the guy. I'm just a little guy. Boop. I put a little man in your navel. Whee! This is why we play video games. I know it's probably annoying to watch me hit the same walls over and over again, but god damn it, sometimes that's exactly what you need to do. And I don't remember which walls I've hit, which ones I have not. What is the exact thing that this says? 5 witches plus 1 more. Maybe I'm the witch. Maybe I'm the witch. I'm not doing that again. I've been in there. I've fought those witches. I've waited. Another witch appears. Oh, fine, I will. Okay. Maybe this witch I need to make this witch stay alive for some reason. That makes no sense. Okay, so there's 4 witches. What if you just survive for long enough that more witches appear? Ooh, I'm low on health. Quite low on health. Why am I so low on health? Okay, well, I knew I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Big stretch. Drink some water. Okay. Hi, Integral. How's it going? Welcome back. Yeah, kill witches, but I don't think we killed any witches at all. They just killed us. And similarly, this room I don't think has anything going for it, aside from maybe some witches. I forget. I'm going to put faith in my past self that we were pretty thorough over here with this with this area. You know, we whacked all the walls, we tried killing all the monsters. There's no need to rehash it, at least not right now. I even think we went into Twin Labyrinth like bonus edition at some point over here and messed around, and we're like, some of these are mirrored, did anything change? And I don't think anything changed. So yeah, I wonder where we should hang out next. I wonder what a worthwhile expenditure of time would be. I mean, my heart tells me that Gate of Illusion has progress that can be made, but well, I guess my brain tells me that. My heart says don't go back to Gate of Illusion because, as previously discussed, I hate it and it makes me feel dumb. But again and again, Gate of Illusion has proven that progress can be made. So maybe we should go back there. But like, I'm just gonna do the same thing over and over. Just sort of bumble around a little bit, Integral, sort of get our legs back underneath us, La-Mulana wise. And I vaguely remember somebody saying something along the lines of, you're about to crack this bad boy wide open. And I think that had something to do with Gate of Illusion. So I suspect that we should probably just go back to Gate of Illusion and mess around. But like, I don't like doing it because I can just zone out and keep doing the same things over and over. But one, that doesn't progress things for us. And number two, that's not especially entertaining. And don't worry, I understand that, you know, whatever, it's all part of the experience. But I feel like I need some sort of like mental change, you know, some sort of new, fresh eyes on the situation in Gate of Illusion in order to make progress. Because I feel like I obviously have not run out of things to do, right? But I don't know what to do in order to find the thing that I need to do. But whatever, let's go there. Let's go there. Might as well get some weights. No, I think it would count because, like, if I come back and then I'm at a deficit twofold. One, I don't know what to do, and also I'm still La-Mulana sleepy, right? Okay, so let's say hi to Melbrook and Catball. Catball, I missed you. Goodbye. Today you are allowed to live. Thanks, Melbrook. I'm so excited to read these tablets. We're going to do it one day. We're going to do it one day. Why are we doing this? We went we don't need to do this. We have the power of teleportation. We can go right to Temple of Moonlight. There's nothing there, right? No. Excuse me. At least we get the treat of listening to Temple of Moonlight music en route. Okay, what are the things on this screen? There are monsters, there's Lameza, there's tablets, there's little things in the background. Like little glowy lamps. Oh, you know what? I keep thinking I should buy some flares because maybe they're important, but don't know. Don't know. Extinguish the hole before the one may disappear. That sounds, I mentioned it before, it sounds like a timer, especially the way it's phrased. Like, before this may disappear. Sounds like it's talking about a thing that will will happen if you give it a chance. Now, before the one may disappear. Here's a stupid idea. Let me try a stupid idea. 1 second here. Oops. Welcome, Israel. Welcome in a relaxed sense. Okay. Okay. It says, extinguish the hole before the one may disappear. I don't know what extinguishing the hole might be, but how long does it take for these to disappear? Like a second or two. Now, I typically like pick it up before it disappears, but I wonder extinguish is another, like, okay, is there something like, hey, an item appears on the screen and before it disappears you need to do something, you need to extinguish the hole. I don't think it's a play on words because this game was written in Japanese, so it wouldn't be an English play on hole versus hole. Thanks, Dronon. I appreciate it. Extinguish the hole. What about these? Did these disappear? Yeah. But again, I mean, I'm I'm basing this somewhat on the last or one of the last puzzles being about sort of not a like a mechanical thing, you know, like items dropping from pots is sort of a cool mechanical thing. And I wonder if that has something to do with the theme of the puzzles in this area, maybe. Hard to say. Because like teleporter maze isn't really related to the mechanics of the game in the same way. So no, I don't think that's the theme of the area, but let's go to the last part that we explored. Is there anything suspicious about this area that we haven't already noticed? Like, do all of these lights pulse in order or pulse in sync? They appear to. Tell you what. Are there any reliefs here? Oh, thank goodness. Did I find any neat merch in Japan? Are you familiar with the concept of a blorbo? Do y'all know what a blorbo is? My understanding is that it's the weird little guy that is your favorite guy, you know? Like, oh boy, it's my, favorite One Piece character or Sanrio character or whatever. And you're like, nobody loves this guy except me. I do. And I'm going to get that guy. Hey, Jeff. Tog. Oh, is Tog the little puddle slime slug toad thing? Yeah. You're right. He's a blorbo. Tell you what, if I found a Lameza somewhere, that would be my blorbo. But the problem is that I don't have many blorbos, right? So I don't find popular media services my need for little guys in the way that something like a La-Mulana would. So I didn't find a lot of merch. I was like, oh boy, a thermos that I really like, shout outs to Zojirushi. And like that was sort of it, right? But I was traveling with people who really liked particular blorbos, right? So we picked up all kinds of little guys, but I found myself wishing that I had that sort of affinity. There's two faces in this room. There's a more blorbo-shaped enemy. Wow, okay. Yeah, it's like, man, I feel the same way at, actually comic book stores where I'm like, wow, there's all kinds of cool stuff here. None of it speaks to me, especially. Right, so these two faces are... Have we seen a screen where there are two faces at different orientations? I wonder if that's important. Like, we still have the pepper, but I'm pretty sure we tried it on these guys, and they don't care about it. Oh. Wait, no, I'm not, don't scan. What am I doing? Goodness me. Pepper. Pepper. The little guy with pepper. Dang it. Yeah, don't think that does anything. Yeah, pepper's not important. Oh no, we need to get out this way, don't we? So yeah, I didn't find much merch, but I did. I bought a couple little things. Pepper. What else did I get? Got some incense. Bought a thermos. Bought some candy as gifts. Oh, I bought some stuff from Muji. I like Muji a lot. It's like a shop that, I mean, they sell all kinds of things like, you know, like clothes and containers and stuff like that, but they've got a really fun stationery section. So I managed to get some neat stuff from there. I think there's actually a Muji in like Toronto or whatever, so it's not that special. I'm sure they're in the States somewhere. I am indeed small. You know, it's good to have goals, Ducky. I want, like, that teleporter is going to be critical. And for good measure, no. No secret passages on either of these walls. Just, I'm attacking up because I wonder if these are like fake plinths that you can destroy. There's nothing in the background of this one, like no inscription behind it. Here's the thing worth considering is information is important in this game, but progress is like material progress in given directions is also important. And so I think the hint, extinguish the hole before the one may disappear, probably is relevant in some of the newer areas that I've unlocked, if that makes sense. It's unlikely that you would take this knowledge and go back to an earlier spot and now use that, unless it was also previously a dead end. Like I feel like the way this game works is it's not like, oh, hey, if you know the trick, you can skip a bunch of stuff. Like maybe you skip reading a plaque or two, but I think you got to go get the little man, or you got to go get the pepper to do the anchor business to get to this spot, right? You can't just, it's not obviated by having read that plaque, right? So I think there's something in one of these areas, one of these screens that I now have access to that is relevant. Oh yeah, that was right. That's Brendan Sheffield's thing for if you want a tunic and a bunch of other games for dirt cheap. I mean, see if you can give more money than that, but $10. I think the pack is still active, I assume. I don't actually know. Maybe that's not true. Maybe someone correct me if I'm wrong. But supporting the California wildfire disaster by playing some cool video games. Awesome. I mean, I should probably pick it up too. Good cause, and my understanding, there's some bangers in there. I'm just doing I'm doing the thing where I'm trying to pay attention to specific things, like the locations of where these enemies starts, or if there's an item that appears on the screen and disappears and I just have never noticed it. You know, like, is there a coin that lands somewhere and disappears in an amount of time, you know? Okay, I will be somewhat frustrated if it turns out that there is that the solution to this puzzle, that clue, is in an area that is not Gate of Illusion. So that's that's where I am right now, that there is something in Gate of Illusion relevant to that puzzle, because it says that's how you go further down the path of illusion. And it says, extinguish the hole before the one may disappear. Well, you know what I mean. When you get a piece of information after the fact, and you're like, well, that's frustrating because I had sort of incorrectly assumed that was not the case. You know what I mean? That's sort of frustrating. I can feel my voice starting to be strained, and I'm starting to cough more than I normally would. So I think maybe what I should do is call this our getting our feet back underneath us stream, and maybe think about wrapping it up in a little bit. On Thursday, maybe when we start out, I will solicit a hint about maybe which area to look at, like what's the most, what's the juiciest fruit on this tree right now? What is the thing that I should be investing the most time in? And also maybe a gentle nudge, the gentlest of nudges, about what I should be doing as okay. Gate of illusion. Okay. The first question that I ask, and this is just me thinking out loud, no need to chime in just yet. Should I be in Gate of Illusion? If the answer is no, hot diggity dog. Wow. Glorious. Let's go off, do something else. Give me any area, baby, and I'll go there. That's one path. If the answer... Is it coming back? Do you hear that? Weird. If the answer is yes, then that's good, right? I'm pretty sure that, hey, there's probably something in Gate of Illusion that you're supposed to be doing. And I'm not really sure at that point what I would want the hint to be. Because I feel like I've got... Well, do I have all the pieces of the puzzle? I guess is one thing. Yeah, I'm thinking back to the single shuriken problem and Dronon's hint, which was a good one, which was slow down, right? And that was good and terse and good advice, which I maybe followed a little bit, but in the wrong way. These are just... I'm just thinking out loud. I'm going to sign off in a little bit because my voice is starting to hurt. But slow down was a good one, because what could have happened was, if I had taken it to heart properly, I would have said to myself, oh, hey, Ruby. I would have said to myself, hey, take things one step at a time. Don't just stare at the screen slowly. Don't take it slow that way. But look at each of the individual actions that you're doing and make sure that you don't rush through any of them. And I don't know if that would have gotten me there, because I would have maybe noticed, like, this pot drops from shuriken. But it probably would have taken me a little while to notice that it dropped shuriken each and every time. But I feel like that was good. It would point me in the right direction. So, yeah, maybe... and I know part of the fun is watching people bumble through this, and part of the fun for me is bumbling through it. But at the end of the day, we're here to make maps. And I'm okay getting the very gentlest of nudges so that I might experience the sort of fun that you're supposed to have with La-Mulana, and also get to draw some lines on a map. Integral, I think that's good. That's usually why I ask what's a good zone for me to smear my little body against the walls in, because that's a that sort of hones things in a little bit, if that makes sense, because La-Mulana is large and broad, and if you think to yourself, well, I didn't find anything here, it must be in a remote corner of the world, and then you go there and you spend hours and hours doing something that is absolutely pointless. Hi, Skippy. Long time no see. Welcome back. So yeah, let's I will probably, I might go through my notes a little bit in the meantime and see if anything leaps out at me, but that's where we are, and hopefully by then I'll be feeling a little bit better. But in the meantime, let's go to the surface. Hello, Red. We'll heal up. We'll make a hard save. I'll get really close to the mic so I don't need to exert my voice too much. I don't actually know if this is clipping or not. Ducky, that's incredible. Navel gaze. Eat lots of grass and map out. What? When you say eat grass, what do you mean exactly? I mean, could do it. Could do it. I think I need to put some tags on the stream, but let's go back to the surface. There we go. Saved. Oh boy. Catch up here. I'm assuming you mean like take a THC gummy every time I cut a piece of grass. I would die. Anyway, thanks everybody. I haven't done this in so long. I don't remember how you're supposed to do it. I do this to see who's streaming, and I look at these tiny little pictures to see if I can figure out who's doing what. And yeah, I'll see you all on Thursday. In the meantime, be well, take care of yourselves, and we'll talk soon, okay? I'm going to do my best to get better. Thank you all very much, and good night.